Welcome to Lore Hero episode 11, everybody. Episode 11. How's it going, boys? This is our Christmas episode. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to
Christmas.
everybody.
You like my shirt? It's a Merry
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Get it?
It's a
great from a wise moose.
That
Merry
goes hard.
Christmas. Thanks.
I just
Anyway,
got
so,
Bonzi Buddy. I've got Bonzi Buddy on my shirt.
That's
Shout
an
out to
evergreen.
Kiboga.
That one
I'm
works.
wearing an Assassin's Creed hoodie. I don't know.
Are you?
Throwback.
Anchors.
Yeah.
I got
Got the-
anchors on
got
my
the-
shirt. You
got the
can't
hood.
anchor in.
Can't anchor in
Fortnite Festival.
Nope, no festival. Throw it away. Take off your shirt.
Yeah.
Go live on
The
Twitch.
Ubisoft memories.
Maybe get a sensor bar
Oh.
just to be safe.
Oh.
Sensor
Just be
bar. You
safe.
know, very
relevant?
handy. Very handy.
That might
for
not be
your
relevant
handies.
anymore in a few days when this goes up. Maybe
probably
there'll be
not.
a new
Man, that shit-
2S
that
change
shit's
for the holidays
crazy.
or something.
That-
Yeah,
I don't
if
know,
you guys
man.
aren't
I'm gonna
keeping
be
up.
honest.
Ugh.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they're gonna do anything until at least January.
I agree.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're
No.
right. Yeah, you're right.
Like
Much like
this is
our festival
this is
fellas.
Twitch we're talking about. Like Dan Clancy's a great new CEO and everything, but like there's clearly some internal battle going on in the company. If they're like, we should allow this, we shouldn't allow this.
It's like, oh,
Or maybe
wait,
we'll
wait,
allow a
hold
little
on.
bit.
Let's not
Like,
do that.
like,
Let's
it's
pull that
Christmas!
right back.
Let me
like
work.
make up
Or
your
let me
mind,
not work.
you
I
know?
need to chill.
Yeah,
You
I
know
want my
what?
family.
though?
awful
Here's
time
the
to do
thing.
this. Why couldn't we wait till
Everyone's
January, Dan?
talking about it.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking
Yeah,
about
like
Twitch.
what are they gonna do? They gotta do something. You know.
But
Yeah,
is
they got
all
people talking, though.
publicity or good publicity, right? This is kind of negative publicity.
Publicity is
So
publicity.
is it
But,
still
like,
good? Is it good?
When the hot tub streams became a thing, they made it into a category.
They
No.
did.
Yeah.
Like,
They
Yeah.
did. I don't.
They
They're not
did.
going to make a
They see
black censor bar
publicity.
category though.
no, they're
I
not
don't
doing
know about
shit.
that.
Implied nudity is insane.
Dude,
That's
I saw.
crazy.
I didn't watch the stream, of course, but I saw like a clip on Reddit of like three girls doing the black censor bars, like 30K viewers, 30,000 viewers.
Hey, someone
You can
did take
just-
it to the next level yesterday, though. Someone just went on Twitch and just stripped completely and didn't have a
Yep.
censor bar and got banned.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
that,
and
that
this
did happen,
somebody
too.
is none other than Boogie2988.
Yeah,
The legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like his
Wow.
extra skin that was the physical.
Look, there's a website
Yeah,
that could already
so we've
do this
determined the
on.
limit. We've determined
Yeah.
the limit of these Twitch
Yeah.
TOS
It
turns
was only
here.
a matter of time, bro. Like, yeah.
Oh.
I know
Anyway.
people are rightfully mad over the inconsistencies, but
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get that.
Live
It-
streaming as
it's
a whole
it's
is just a mess.
it's
it's a
state-
no-win
it's-
situation.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
can never please everybody.
No,
That's
you
live
can't.
streaming in general. I mean, look at what we've been doing in the music community for years.
Right.
You
I
know,
mean,
it's-
yeah, I mean,
I hate this song. Play something else. Like,
our entire
The- the-
existence
the
is based on
the buttons are
generous
too
copyright
loud.
things, generous copyright holders that won't strike us down. There's still some
Yeah.
sticks in the mud
Yeah,
out
bro,
there,
like-
like Glenn Fry from the Eagles, who will,
Oh my
who
God.
will strike you down with the force of God.
in
When
like
I
Yeah.
tried
5
playing-
minutes.
Everybody else.
When I tried playing fucking Laid to Rest on a YouTube stream, it looked like I lagged out. Like,
Wait, really?
but it looked like I lagged out, and my stream, like my chat stopped working, and I was like, "What happened?" And then everyone was like, "Oh, it got strike down." Or not strike down.
Laid
it
to
got
Rest by
taken
Lamb
down
of God.
live on
I would
YouTube.
never would have expected that to be
Who
the song
owns
to
the
do it.
rights to Lamb of God's music?
Lamb of
WMG?
God is
Who-
like really bad with copyright on YouTube. Same with Avenged Sevenfold. So it's happened.
Really?
when
Well,
I
then
play
Sevenfold does
Afterlife.
not surprise me in one bit, considering
But like,
they're,
it feels
one
like
of the
it's
biggest metal
it's
bands
never
in the world.
changed since 2008.
Yeah,
You know, it is not changed a bit with those two. At least those two artists. I didn't try with like Jimi Hendrix or like the Beatles. You know what I mean? But
Dude, Jimi Hendrix is
no,
really
Jimi
bad
Hendrix.
for
I
getting
can tell
blocked,
you right
but-
now, like it's bad.
No, but if you dispute it, I don't think anybody looks at those emails or something like that, because every single dispute for Jimi Hendrix, it just goes through for me.
Wait,
like
really?
it goes that
What?
30 days and expires. I have every single Jimi Hendrix DLC song from Guitar Hero
Patience.
live on my channel.
isn't that how
Yeah.
you got
Patience
Crazy
is a
Train?
virtue.
That's how I got
That's how you got
every like
Crazy Train,
big
right?
copyrighted one. Well,
So you
Crazy
just
Train one
disputed
is
and
a different
they just never
story.
answered.
Yeah, that's how most of them go actually. And same for the Beatles. I have almost the entirety of the Beatles rock band on my channel without any audio
That's
modifications. It's just that the emails just never responded to the email, so they never responded to my copyright
just-
inquiry. So it expires, which then releases the copyright hold.
See, I don't.
That's
that makes
wild.
It's
no
like 5D
sense.
chess.
It doesn't make
It's
any
just like
sense.
it's like a
But
slap
alright.
on the wrist,
it
like
works.
literally a slap on the wrist. Not even.
Yeah, like
it's like a. I'm gonna envision myself slapping you on the wrist type of thing.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna think about punishing you for this, but if you ever try to dispute it, I'm like, it's not my place.
I had done like
Oh,
I had done like
too
a chart
scary.
preview. I had done a chart preview of Jimi Hendrix back in like 2018 on the CSC. Or no, I think it was on my own channel. I don't even know if CSC existed yet. It might have just been barely existing. But I put it up, and I had to keep re-uploading it with like like pitching down the volume, like not the volume,
Even
like
more.
the
I
more
remember
and more.
those days.
And like I
Yeah.
tried like 5 times and I just gave up. I was like, this sounds like shit. This isn't even worth it anymore.
I know that shit
Well,
doesn't even work
wasn't it
anymore. Like the bot's
it was
gotten
like-
better.
Wasn't it like Purple
Yeah.
Haze or something? I don't remember.
No, it was
World
Voodoo
Tour.
Child Live from
Oh
Rock Band
yes,
DLC.
yes. Yep.
Voodoo Child
Like,
Live.
it's like at the end it sounded like Voodoo Child. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's
like-
unlistenable. Might as well just not have audio at that point,
It
right?
was really bad. No, I think
So
eventually I
ass.
just put it up with no audio and I was like, just download the fucking
It's
chart,
better.
please.
Download
Straight
the
up, that's
fucking
better.
chart. Shut
Trust
up.
me, the chart has audio. I just can't put it in the video to
I can't
show
put it in
you
the
because
video.
Jimi Hendrix is
Yeah.
being a little bitch about it.
And
in
then
the
yeah,
grave.
the Eagles has fucked Alec like how many times now with Hotel
Oh my God.
California?
Dude, I had an FC
Yeah.
at 200% speed that got manually blocked, and I was like,
Fuck
okay.
you.
I was like,
Somebody
"Okay,
sat down in their
bro."
PC and did that. Yeah, like that. You have
Yeah,
to, like, you have to
manual.
remember, manual is the key word. You know.
Manual.
Bro.
Someone listened to or watched the video. They watched my dumbass play it at 200% speed, and they're like, nope.
Can't be having that.
All right,
Nope.
real talk. If you go to that video and you like put it to half speed, does it sound like the original song enough?
Sorry, it wasn't 200% speed. It was 250.
Oh fuck
Oh,
off!
well,
That's even
Come
worse.
on,
Never
dude.
mind. That's
It's
out
even
the
Come
window.
worse.
on.
That's even
So
worse.
much worse.
Fuck.
Oh, Doctor, highway. Go away. Like,
But Jason, the
Yeah,
answer is
man.
pretty much yes. That was
Neo
the strat that I
uses the
did.
song's melody. You know what? I'm gonna take a screenshot of this for you so you can put it in the video.
It's not very
that.
clean when you slow it down though. There's like some skips and it like changes, but for the most part it's listenable
It's very
though.
warped, yeah.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's like close enough. Like
Yeah, close
250
enough.
is
It's
insane.
passable.
There you go.
Insane.
There. I haven't. Yeah, look at that shit.
I appreciate that.
Wow.
Locked in all
Oof.
territories.
Yeah.
channel.
My Hotel
not
California
affected.
went through a similar thing.
The content.
Welcome
used is
to the
Eagles
hotel, fuck
California
yourself.
Block.
Dude.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
What? Where?
Wait a
Yeah,
second.
what the fuck?
Wait. They have their own different song other than the original one meant for blocking only?
Wow.
Dude.
That's
What
the
the
name
hell?
of
Which
the
is-
song that's being recognized right
It
now
just
by
says
the
block in
bot.
capital letters. Yeah.
Eagles
It says
Hotel
block.
California block. What the fuck? What are they doing over
Okay.
there?
Dude,
Wow.
I
the
love like
Eagles.
I love the thumbnail.
Fuck the Eagles.
Because like it's like the old
Not the
like
Philadelphia
manual
ones
speed
either.
ups in GH3 where like you just don't even bother changing the metadata
They
for
don't
the name
change
of
the
song.
title of it or anything. Yeah. It's
I
so
am
good.
checking to see right now if there are any Hotel California videos on TikTok because I need to know this right now.
Ooh, actually, yeah. I wonder if there are. I wonder
No,
if
there
they're
has
being.
to be.
Tons.
No,
Can't
There
turn
has
down
to
that-
be.
no,
you
they
really
can't be,
turn
right?
Down that Zoomer money, dude. You can't. You
No,
can't.
because
I don't know.
I don't know,
Sounds like he has a
like-
lot of artistic integrity.
you'd be
Wanna call it
surprised how
that.
many labels like sleep on TikTok actually.
I mean,
Okay, it feels like
they're
that's
lost at the
some.
end of the day, dude.
This feels like some scary stuff to potentially be using, though, man.
I'm not
there,
gonna fuck
to
with it.
be
I'm not
honest.
touching
Yeah.
that shit.
I ain't
Yeah,
touching
if you're
that
if you're
shit.
if you're
No way.
monetized, I don't think I would make a 1 minute video. You can
Well,
make
I
like a
think
like
the
a
full
non 1
enforcement
minute
of
video.
copyright. You know, Lamb of God. You know, the Eagles, Avenged
Jimi
Sevenfold.
Hendrix.
Jimmy
Ozzy
Hendrix.
It used to be
Osbourne.
Dragon Force. Dragon Force used to be really bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
back in
I
the
remember back in,
WMG
like,
sucks
2000.
days.
WMG
Like when
sucks.
Heroes of Our Time first came out on GH3, there was like almost no videos of it that had like very clear audio of it, like
Yeah.
capture card audio, because they would just immediately get taken down. People would get striked like constantly
Dude,
on that shit.
Mine
It's
got
fucked
blocked
up.
worldwide like 3 years ago, and then I
Yeah.
disputed it, and then it was fine.
And you waited 30 days.
I swear
You know?
nobody looks at these fucking emails, dude. I swear nobody looks at them anymore. So if you dispute,
the email
that's
box
a pro
is the
tip.
toilet. You know,
This is a
It's-
pro tip. If you ever have a video that's blocked worldwide when you're playing guitar in Rock Band, just try to submit that copyright.
We are not
thing, you know?
lawyers.
We're not lawyers. I'm not
We're just
telling you to
guys.
do this.
We're
I'm
just
telling you
guys.
my experience with it.
I'm not even a
right?
financial advisor.
And
I,
I have good reasonings. I'm not going to share them, but I have good reasonings. I have a nice little copy paste little
He has
form I
good
put in
riz.
there, and
Bro, I mean, like,
I got the
I'll
W
say,
Skibbity
I'll say
Riz
what
in
I
Ohio.
usually say. You know, this is like helpful advice to people who want to like break that ice.
I
and
would
want to
agree.
start uploading their own shit. You know,
Yeah.
if
I should actually answered
if
a
you-
commenter on this yesterday.
Yeah,
about this.
no, like
Yeah.
when people ask about this type of stuff, it's just like this is my thought process. I'm not like a legal person at all. I never once studied law at all, but I did take a look at just the copyright law a little bit, and I was just like, you know what, this kind of makes sense. Poopity Scoop video blocked on release because "Lift Yourself" was not a song that you're able to put out because it was a Kanye West label. And it was my video of it. And I thought it was really funny. I was like, I'm going to get this video out no matter how fucking hard it is. And I'm going to do it. I disputed it. And basically, I just had to type out verbatim. I was like, my input on the video is the content. And it I'm playing notes to the song using the video game. And my reaction and my commentary is the content, not the song. And they said, oh, okay. And then they let it through, and it's one of my biggest videos. Like
so
Yeah.
crazy.
straight up. But
Yeah,
if
that's
it's
just
straight
gotta try.
gameplay, do what Jake says. Wait 30
Yeah.
days. They don't look at the
Yep.
emails.
You still have to have a decent reason.
Not a legal advice.
Since you shared yours, I'll share mine too. Not necessarily verbatim, but close enough. I basically say, hey, the song featured in this video, and then I name the song and the artist, was licensed by developer for use as playback and downloadable content if it's a DLC song in the music/rhythm game blank. This video serves as a showcase of gameplay and a tutorial on how to earn a high score in the game. This video includes sound effects like audience noise and audio cues to indicate when actions are performed in the game. It does not serve as a substitute for the original song. That's basically what I say, and it seems to work.
You're right. You're
Not
right.
not
Yes.
professional
So
advice.
right.
Do not take my
Yeah.
advice, and if you get sued, it's not on me. All right.
That's what's annoying about the
All I know is
bots
that it
and,
hasn't happened for me yet.
Yeah, it's annoying because you're right, and a lot of these people just don't get it, and obviously there's a lot of it's automation too, but it's fucking
Yeah.
gameplay, it's like a concept that people can't grasp for some reason in that industry.
It's not serving as like a substitute to listen to the songs
No,
unless
not
it's
at
Death
all.
Magnetic.
Yeah.
But-
Then you got an upgrade.
That also reminds me of this time I was at Walmart. This is like
Okay, how
after
are we gonna
Guitar
get there?
Hero 2 came out, and this guy was just I didn't go to Walmart, but it was a buddy of mine at the time that was at Walmart that was hogging the GH2 display.
Yeah.
And he was sitting in practice mode listening to Cherry Pie on the hovering over full song in practice mode. And then my buddy goes up to this guy and is like, "Are you gonna play the game?" And he's like, "No, I'm just listening to the song."
Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah, bizarre. Bizarre.
That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it
Yeah,
does, but
it's-
that's weird.
2006, man. He probably
I
Well,
guess.
that's-
I mean,
why-
you had to go buy it for 99 cents on iTunes. Otherwise,
or have
That's
a
why I love the
Walkman.
comments where I think about it especially on Randy's videos where people were like, "Stop hitting the fucking buttons so loud. I want to listen to the song." It's like, man, you came to the wrong
God,
place.
that's a
Getting that.
classic.
You came
that's
to
a
the
classic
wrong
one.
place.
I've been
Yeah.
getting that on TikTok Live lately. People
Really?
are
It's just
actually
more
saying
proof that
Never
history
goes
repeats
away.
itself with this fucking game because
This
people
time
just
is a
keep
flat
saying the
circle.
same. They keep saying the
Flat
same things.
circle.
They say,
I love it.
"I bet your girlfriend loves those fingers." Like, oh wow,
Yeah.
you know?
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, because you
One
shouldn't.
that I've been
Ah,
getting
I'm married
is,
to the
do you-
game.
One that I've been getting is, "Are you gay and do you like corn dogs?" That's Those are the
Well-
comments I'm getting on my YouTube streams, man.
This-
It's
How about you
Well,
just
this-
address it right here, right now, once and for all? Are you gay?
Are you gay?
Do you have a
like
wife
corn
and
dogs?
do you have a child with a woman? Are you gay?
Are you gay? Am I gay?
Children aren't corn dogs.
Hey,
We
this
said
Fortnite
answer the question.
shit
Why is you
gay
tiptoeing
as
around
hell,
it?
bro?
Do you like corn
This
dogs?
Fortnite shit gay.
Is that an easier question for you? Do you like them?
I'm not commenting on it.
I'm surprised they didn't ask you
Okay.
like fish sticks.
I'm not gay.
This dude's an excellent engagement baiter, dude. He
You
will not put it to
like,
rest. So he
I
just
like
keeps
the
getting
idea of corn dogs.
asked
I
it.
just don't like it, all
What do you mean
the
you
time.
like the idea of corn dogs, dude?
I
What the
like
hell
the
does that
idea
mean?
of corn dogs. I prefer glizzy in the bread.
Hey,
Okay,
I
well,
like it with
fair.
a lot of sauce.
Not cornbread, regular bread in a hot
Yeah,
dog
it
bun.
could be any kind
Okay.
of bread.
Struggle dogs.
It's open to
Oh,
interpretation.
Oh, you prefer a struggle dog
Struggle dog
over a corn dog?
Bro, I had, struggle dogs.
I'm crying.
man.
Ah,
Man.
I have
See,
never
we're getting
felt
this
more.
podcast thing down, man. It's
Bro.
working. We got this.
Yeah, we're really hitting our stride now. Not even
There's
talking
that
about video
Tom
games.
Green show that happened in the past. They had the guy behind the glass who just laughed at shit. That's me right now. That's that's literally how I feel.
What are your thoughts on corn dogs, though, Jason, or versus regular hot dogs?
um,
More
this
reasonable
is
question.
Corn
This
dogs,
is
yeah
one
or
of those
nay,
things-
all around.
if I've learned from Alec right now, I should avoid the question to bait more engagement.
Yes.
I'm still
Yeah,
learning,
I'm
so I'm just
learning.
gonna say
It's a
I quite enjoy
burning-
corn
it's
dogs.
a burning topic.
Eh,
Real shit though.
I haven't
Disneyland
had
corn
one in a
dogs are the
while.
shit. They're so
I haven't had
good.
one in a while, but they are
Full
really
size
good.
dogs or mini
Full
corn
size.
dogs?
It's
Mini.
full size.
Mini are pretty
Dude,
good, but like,
mini.
dude, if
I
you
went
get like
through
an authentic
stages as a
one from a
kid.
fair, like,
Yeah, those are pretty damn good.
yeah, those
Like
are
those
those
footlongs?
are good ones. Yes,
Yeah.
dude.
Those are good.
I'm
I went through
not the
stages as
biggest corn
kids,
dog guy,
mini
to be
and large
honest.
corn
JP,
dogs.
when you
So that's
came
why I
over
think
and we
mini
went
for
to
me.
the fair, did you
Yeah,
get
we
a
went
corn
to the
dog
fair.
then? I don't know
No,
if you got corn dog then, bro.
I didn't have a corn dog. I think that like we wanted food, but like the lines were really long in a lot of places, and then
As they are at the state fair.
I don't remember what I got, but I know that we got ice cream because Brady had ice cream all over his face.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, dude. Oh my god, that was so long ago.
This Christmas corn dog episode is wild.
I'll have to throw a corn dog in the thumbnail, a small hidden
You
one.
guys got any holiday plans? You guys
Yeah. So I'm
briefly on
I'm going home to my family. I'll be staying with my parents for the next few days. After we get done recording this, I'll be leaving for there. So in the interim, I was up till 5 a.m. last night, pretty much recording and editing videos, so I could get things ready
that's
for
the, goat.
the holiday
That's
break.
My goat.
Let's
Right
I
go.
never
there.
stop. The grind never stops.
Hey.
Vegas
Ever.
never crashed once.
Vegas
Telling
didn't
us.
crash for 9 hours
Unbelievable.
straight. I'm not lying.
That's a holiday Christmas miracle.
If you know Vegas,
really is.
you know it crashes every 2 minutes. If you
I wanna know
change
what
something, Control S.
incantation you
Control
cast.
S.
Yeah,
I don't know. I wish I knew.
Okay, wait.
so I could
hold up.
repeat it.
You were making vertical videos, right?
Both.
We're-
I was
You're
doing
making
horizontals
both.
for YouTube
when
and
I edit
TikToks.
vertical videos, that shit crashes like every 2 seconds, dude.
Same.
It's insane. I don't get
No,
it.
mine.
That's
I
That's
don't
why
know.
I switched to CapCut.
That's crazy. But then like sometimes it's really nice to
CapCut
me,
is
and then
pretty
like I don't
crazy.
crash at all. Some days I don't crash at all. Other times it crashes. I'm like I want to delete this from my PC.
It's completely random. Like there's no rhyme or reason as to when it'll crash.
Yeah.
You
And
can
it's
just like
always
notice the
crashed.
symptoms of when it will crash. It's like, oh shit. All right,
It's
close.
crashed since I was a kid. It's never
Yeah,
changed.
forever. They've never
An
changed
error
it.
has
Dude,
occurred.
when I was
Yep.
in high school, I did a project on the Beatles, and I did a
Beatles.
one-man band FC of Revolution. And
Nice.
That's a sick one man
and
band
the video
too.
wasn't rendering, and it was I did it up all nice. Like I cropped out all the boards. I
Nice.
did a cool background to it. Like it was awesome. But like my video was not fucking rendering, and I was like a pirated version of like Vegas Pro 7 or something, man. And so I have a lot of resentment towards this program, but it's the only program I know how to use.
Yep.
Only
me too.
one.
I grew up using it, so that's what I
Yes.
using as an adult
we sound
because
so
it's what I know.
old.
Yep.
I was trying
I would love to
render
get
out,
into
like, a-
Premiere, but I don't have it, nor do I have the motivation to learn a new editing program.
I was trying to render
That
out
isn't
like
CapCut.
a full album short preview like years ago, and I remember, I was actually like in Jason's chat. This is probably back in like 2018, and I was like, oh dude, like I can't get this to render, and Jason was like, are you using Vegas? because he knew already, and I was like, yeah, and he was like go turn this setting off, and it worked. I just turned the setting off and then it
Got you.
rendered.
I did figure out
Gotcha.
why I was having the same thing where it was crashing when I was rendering. It turns
Yeah.
out I gave it 32 rendering cores. I don't
Ooh.
have 32
Uh-oh.
rendering cores. I have
What
8
the
cores.
Fuck, you can change that.
Apparently you can.
Yeah.
I
Shut the
for
fuck
whatever
up.
reason,
Where?
it was set to 32 cores. I don't know. Let me fucking open Vegas here. But
No,
I
threads you
Tell me
can
later.
use?
Tell me later. Tell me later.
think it was actually threads. Yeah, sure. It was actually threads.
Oh yeah, threads.
So
that
rendering
makes-
threads.
that
I
makes
have
almost
16
sense.
threads. I have 8 cores, 16 threads. So I dropped that down to 16 threads, and it hasn't crashed while rendering yet. So I think that might have been
I
part of
think
my issue
that's
here.
yeah. You know what? I gotta do that.
Yeah. Anyways, Vegas talk.
Hey,
What
Real
else
quick,
are you guys
hold
doing?
Hold
Yeah.
on, real quick. A couple of people have mentioned the Beatles today,
The Beatles.
and I feel like it would be like
Oh, we need to
Oh,
talk
yeah,
about
yes.
that pitch
We
video.
would be remiss.
Yeah, I was
We gotta
just gonna
talk about
say there's something
would
we
be
need to talk
remiss.
about regarding the Beatles. that I-
Absolutely.
that I have to point out because hey, we all seen or at least some sort of way touched the Beatles rock band, but we've all not touched Guitar Hero Beatles. What the hell? There was a potential of this. Can somebody fill me in? Because this is wild.
So the story goes because I talked to Oktoberfest about it because he was doing that podcast, and essentially the skinniest of it is that they did multiple pitches to bands for Guitar Hero band centric games after Guitar Hero Aerosmith, the success of Guitar Hero Aerosmith. They started pitching to bands everywhere because, you know, once you hit that gold, once you strike that gold, you gotta go start asking everybody. And so one of them was the Beatles, and they got so far to a point where they would take the Guitar Hero World Tour engine, and they basically made the Beatles in it, and they gave them their custom Sgt. Pepper's suits.
They made their models initially in the Creator Rocker.
Yeah, so the video of them,
Yes.
dude, they look
Yeah,
rough. I'm not
they
gonna
look
lie.
really
like,
bad.
Ringo
Real rough.
looks off of the juice. Like it's insane.
It
if you
looks
look
like
at
World Tour
Ringo,
Deluxe
the
or,
other guy,
Definitive
he's
Edition.
greening out. He's greening out. playing the drums. Like, I feel bad looking at him. Paul,
Yeah,
looking
Ringo's
really
the
bad,
worst.
Too.
Paul
But-
sucks. Ringo sucks. George is okay. John's
John
okay
Lennon
from what I can
looks
see.
really good.
John Lennon looks
But you
alright.
can
John Lennon and George
definitely
looks
tell
good.
that it's just a world tour character.
Yeah.
Like
because
it has
you
the same
see, like,
facial structure.
The very like
Yeah, the
prominent
defined-
bones,
whatever this is,
cheekbones,
Yeah.
and then like whatever this bone
The
is,
chin, I don't
still,
know. His face is
jawline?
not John Lennon's face shape. It's just not.
No,
So in-
but like you look at him enough and you be like, okay, that works. And like they had lip sync for all the characters.
Yeah, they had lip
Mhm.
sync. They
and it was
made that.
very
And if you pay attention, the UI in the game is different.
Yeah, it
And
looks
the
like
gameplay.
dog shit.
It
It's
looks
so
awful.
bad.
And
It's
so,
a modified GH3.
in Oktoberfest's own GH podcast, their latest video is Aaron Habibipor, so like I don't know how to pronounce it, and he talks about he's the one who said like, oh, we made the characters in the Creator Rocker, and he said basically what happened is that he got approached by one of the guys working at Neversoft and was like, yo, dude, we're gonna make a pitch. We're gonna make a pitch for the Beatles. Can you make like all these stages in a week? And he was like, what? You want them in a week? These took me months. Like, what do you mean? And they were like, man, we got to do it. And he was like, all right, whatever. So he did it. Like he made the Yellow Submarine and stuff like that. And
it was
he
it
points
was a
out-
venue.
yeah, and so one of the funny things he points out is that in an interview with Paul McCartney later down the line after Beatles Rock Band came out, like he's like complimenting something that the Beatles Rock Band did, but it didn't do that. He was complimenting something that the GH Beatles pitch did.
Really?
I forget
Ooh,
exactly what it
interesting.
is. Yeah,
Interesting.
because Aaron says he's like, yeah, there was an interview with Paul McCartney. He says this, and he's like, man, fuck the Rock Band guys. That was us. He's talking about us right now. They didn't do that.
Oh,
I'll also say though, like based on that pitch video, it would have been very, very cursed if we.
It wouldn't
got
have worked out with
if we
Guitar
got,
Hero.
If we didn't get
I'm-
Rock Band Beatles. Like,
I'm very
Yeah.
glad that
Yeah.
they went with Harmonix because I think the Harmonix had not necessarily like a better vision. I'm sure that Neversoft's vision was fine, but Harmonix is able to really make like the Beatles Rock Band is a beautiful game. They changed
I-
everything.
it's a very unique
Dude,
Rock Band game.
Yeah.
I think I said this when I was talking to Oktoberfest in my Discord, and I was like, Beatles Rock Band is kind of timeless. You could play that whenever, and it
Yeah.
still feels fresh. Still feels like maybe not so like obviously it's not new. It's a 13-year-old game, which is insane.
But
to
it's
think
a
about.
super different experience and like the
but,
way
like,
they made it look too.
The
you know?
dreamscapes and all of that.
Yeah.
The intros, all the cutscenes it's insane. Like you don't
Serious
see
labor
that.
of love.
You don't see
know?
that. Like it's almost like the art style takes on just like a very passionate approach towards the Beatles art and stuff like that. And I'm sure they came to them like their original pitch, like the way that Harmonix approached it. They showed them that and were like, hey, we could do this. We can make this happen.
I think
And-
Harmonix might have already like they either pitched it right before or like right after the GH did. So they were both picking it.
It had to do with
It was
someone
probably a
winning
similar
an
time.
auction, like the auction bid for it, or whoever put
Well,
up the most price.
They
to be
said
like, hey,
that
let's make this
one of
game.
the reasons why it didn't end up working out for Neversoft is because it would have just cost a lot of money
Yeah,
to do.
and
So
the Rock Band.
When
had
you think
fuck
about it,
you
like
money.
Harmonix had fuck you money at that point. Like they had way
Yeah,
more
they
money
had-
than Guitar Hero than Neversoft.
they had so much more DLC. Like
Yeah.
I feel like there's a huge thing here, like that's worth pointing out, and why the Beatles Rock Band works so much better than this would have. Guitar Hero as a whole, I feel like has always had an identity crisis. Like straight up,
Yeah.
Rock Band knows
Yes,
what it
sir.
is.
Yes,
Rock
sir.
Band knows
100%.
what it is.
Well, the
but
old Guitar,
Guitar
Hero games
Hero-
knew what they were too because Harmonix made them.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that was Harmonix.
exactly.
But then as soon as Activision got it, it was how can we change this franchise to milk it? And when they tried to do what Rock Band did, it fell flat with Guitar Hero 5. right? Like the party play and things like that, trying to make it more casual friendly.
Yeah.
But then they were like, "Oh, let's bring it back to the hardcore. We'll go to Warriors of Rock." And
even
what
worse.
happened? It kept tanking.
Dead.
100,000 copies.
They were just trying to find an avenue that they could fit in, and it didn't ever work. Then they did the same thing with Guitar Hero Live, where they
Wouldn't
went a
work.
different direction, right? Like Rock Band is still the same idea. And now I think that's what makes Festival really exciting too, because it
Yeah.
seems like the next evolution of that idea from the original developers, right? Like Guitar Hero is beautiful. It's a great game, but at the same time, I don't think it knows what it wants to be anymore. So if we do see a revival, what the hell's it going to look like?
Yeah.
Right. So
You
That's a good
explained that
question,
really
too,
well.
actually.
That was very
Yeah,
well
posing
done.
that
Because
question is
if Rock Band
because, like,
5
we don't
that
know.
isn't Festival comes out, we'll know what to expect.
right.
We'll know
Yeah,
what a
'cause-
Rock Band 5 would look like. But a Guitar
Yeah.
Hero game,
While
Who the fuck
while,
knows?
Like Rock Band 4 is not my favorite art style of the game. Like Rock Band 3 also is not my favorite art style. Of
Rock
all
Band
the
2,
Rock
baby,
Band
can't
games.
beat it.
Rock Band 2.
can't beat
Rock Band
2.
2. Rock Band 2 had like it just had a lot of style to it. a
Rock
lot of
Band 2
flair,
really knew
and
what
it
it
was just
was.
hardcore, and like
Yeah.
that just kind of nailed it home. I'm starting to grow to like Rock Band 3 a lot more because I play a lot of Rock Band 3 Deluxe. But like, yeah, it just captures like the energy and just the way that you feel when you play the games really
Right.
well. And then like Guitar Hero had the motion capture. It was cool. It was like high budget, this type of thing. It was cool to see like Kurt Cobain. It was cool to see Johnny Cash. And,
Well, yeah, this
and
Guitar
Jimi
Hero
Hendrix
focused on
and-
like more specialized experiences in that sense, like where, they tried to focus a little more on like individual artists and everything in the background.
Yeah, like they had
But they
fucking
were always
Taylor
shreddier.
Swift in Band Hero.
Yeah.
Right. Like
You know,
if
but
they were doing, well, aside from Band Hero with Taylor Swift and things like that, they always they had Metallica, Van Halen,
Eh,
right?
I think
That's why
Metallica.
they both wouldn't work.
Aerosmith.
I think like Metallica is probably the most locked in they've ever been for a Guitar Hero game.
Metallica's
Yes.
a
That
good
was
game.
excellent. That was
It's a
I
excellent.
good-
think
a good game.
everything about Guitar Hero and Metallica just screams like this is it. We're going all in, and it very much shows. And I wish like that game had hammer-on chords. Like that's the only thing that would make it perfect.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
that's
still
really it.
weird to me that they never added them because like it just made sense at that point. I
But
guess
they were
I
probably
don't
rushed
know.
to do it, man. You
Yeah.
know, the
That's
whole
true.
engine was probably rushed. Now,
Milk.
And now in 2023, we finally have Hopo chords in World Tour.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We
And
finally have them. They
working
work.
taps for the
They're
most part.
working. Yeah, but
Community,
they
man.
were super duper locked in. Like Guitar Hero Metallica is probably that next to Warriors of Rock is what Guitar Hero is. That's
Yeah.
it. That is their identity all the way through. Everything else, like I don't know. They really, you're right, Jason. Like they kind of did struggle, and it just kind of felt kind of mushed together. They
Yeah.
wanted to find, everybody had like different ideas almost, and just kind of like flooded together into the games that we saw today.
I mean, World Tour was definitely like World Tour was rushed. Like it was in response to Rock Band. Like otherwise they would have just, if Rock Band hadn't come out, they probably would have just kept making DLC for GH3 and rode that train for another year or so.
I
you
you
know?
know I
Oh,
I
they would have
think-
made another game for sure.
no I they would have made another game for sure because like they wanted drums in Guitar Hero 3. They want open notes in Guitar Hero 3. They wanted that shit. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
I think if it wasn't about like the competition and stuff like that, then yeah, we'd probably get something a little bit more complete, a little bit more like loved, I guess. But that's not to say that it wasn't loved, because
Oh, yeah, I was excited to get
a lot
World
of the
Tour.
I'm sure the
a
developers
lot
are all
of the
very
highs
passionate about
in,
it.
in World Tour are high highs, and there's like hardly any lows in Guitar Hero World Tour at all. Like
Yeah.
The drummer animations, that's my low.
yeah, I think that's
That's a
probably
yikes.
it. Yeah,
When people ask me my favorite Guitar Hero era, I always end up saying World Tour. And it's like they always go like, wait, not 3, not 2. And seriously, it's because World Tour had the most support from the developer side for events for the community. And it was so engaging in that time period, right? Everyone was on the high from Guitar Hero 3 and how well it did. And there were so many events. That's what I'm hoping to see us get in Fortnite Festival in this next coming year.
I
right?
feel like it's gonna get to that level.
God,
And if
please,
not in the
please.
exact same capacity, it'll do it in a similar capacity. Just because, like I was saying before we started recording, it's just seeing people that I've never seen talk about the game before so passionately going
Yeah.
like, oh man, this chart's so good. You played this chart? Yo, hey,
Yeah.
yo, what rank are you here? I just went up like, I'm top 1,000, and people are like happy about that, and that's fucking awesome that people are happy about that. It's, yeah, I want so much for Fortnite Festival to just like succeed and then just get everybody who loved it back.
Yes.
And so far, so good, I think.
So far, so good. I think so. I think
Me too.
It's gonna turn a lot of heads when instrument mode comes out.
We've got people
Absolutely.
working on Fortnite
And that's
Festival.
next fucking month, seemingly.
Yeah, next month.
Hopefully.
Seemingly.
They did
I mean,
tweet.
no, I mean,
They
like,
did
the
tweet
tweet
not
they said-
January.
They said not January.
They did
Great
tweet
shit.
not January. Yeah.
But that PDP announcement does say January, so it seems like a guitar will be coming up, but that
A
mode will
guitar
be
is
coming
gonna
shortly
come out.
after.
Yes.
But the
But
support.
That's
will
my
be-
thought.
Regardless, it's in the pipeline. Like
I think they're
Q1.
giving people time to get the guitar before the mode comes out, so that they already have it. That's
used-
my
yeah,
thought.
I think that's the plan.
And
That-
then
that would
they're
kinda
they're
make
gonna be
sense.
Like, where's instrument mode? Where's
Yeah.
instrument mode?
Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same
And
time, it's
then-
like now I got this paperweight. I don't have an Xbox that I can play on. I don't have Rock Band 4. Maybe that'll bring people to buy Rock Band 4.
A lot of people are
Hey,
going to be
it's still
playing
available
Rock Band 4,
digitally.
in my opinion.
Dude, there's gonna be videos that are gonna be like, hey, there's a game that you could play with the new Fortnite guitar. It's called Rock Band Rivals.
Yeah. Hey, Fortnite guys, you like you
And
like
there's Buddy
Fortnite
Holly in the
Festival?
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's only
And who's not
$2
to
and that
say
500
there's Rock Band
V-bucks.
integration. Like, I mean, there's so many possibilities. We need to wait for
Ooh,
January for more
integration?
info, but thankfully, that's not too far.
It's around the corner.
Yeah, it is literally right around the corner. When you're watching this, it is like 4 days away.
Yep.
I'm gonna
1,
take
2,
your
3,
advice,
4. Yeah,
Jake, and get an Xbox Series X just to play Rock Band 4.
do it.
There you go.
Do it straight up. Straight up. If you're
'Cause,
playing
like,
Rock Band 4 on an Xbox One,
I
throw it
think
in the
real
fucking
shit-
trash and buy an X, Series X.
Shoot, I've got Rock Band 4 upstairs. I could grab it.
I have Rock
I
Band
mean,
4
if they've
on
got
PS4.
something,
I
I'm
think-
ready.
As much as I just like I think about Rock Band 4 and I'm like, man, this game is probably gonna get an audience now. Better now than never, I guess. The
Yeah.
game
8 years
is
down the
still-
line, I mean,
Yeah.
I
a little-
think like with
a
the
little
better
late.
hardware, the game actually kind of functions a bit better, kind of. I think, but
It runs
at least
better
on
than it did at
Xbox, it's
launch.
more consistent than playing it on PS4. I don't know, just in my experience, like.
Well, calibration's weird on PlayStation as well. That's a
Dude,
big
it's weird
issue.
on both. Rock
Yeah.
Band 4 is weird on both, man.
Speaking
yeah,
of calibration,
my calibration's like 70 video, 170 audio, or something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
it. That's it.
Like,
hey,
it's
remember
fucked.
remember auto calibration on their guitars? Any chance the Riff
Oh my
Master's
God,
gonna
yes,
have
dude.
auto cal?
Ooh, I
I
didn't
don't
even think
know.
of
Auto
that.
cal.
I don't
'Cause
know.
I only ever use that once or twice. Yeah,
Like,
they have like a
I'm
little
wondering
sensor
if we get that
in
for
there.
Fortnite.
Maybe.
I have
Yo,
a-
could you imagine?
I have
That'd
a
be
fun
helpful.
story.
I
I have a fun story about auto calibration.
Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it.
So, like a year, maybe 2 years ago, I forget exactly like where or why it was happening, but I think that there was going to be like a virtual presentation being done about how the auto calibration in Rock Band guitars actually worked. And I said it to Sanjay, and I'm pretty sure that like Sanjay actually attended it and everything, and like he was like, oh, it was really, really interesting, you know, like. So I forget like who exactly did the presentation and everything, but it was like I was like, I forgot that this was even a feature in the first place because I always used a Guitar Hero guitar.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's one of
Very
those things
odd.
I just was like, this existed. I wonder if they're going to bring it back with these new guitars for Fortnite, because that would be really casual friendly.
Hey, well they
And
gotta
yes, please.
remember remember changing the effects on the Rock Band guitar? With the fucking pickup switcher.
Man,
Pickup
Was that on the-
switch.
Was that on the guitar?
That was the.
It was
no,
the
no,
pickup.
no.
It was
Was
the
that on
pickup
the?
switcher.
Is it on the new guitar?
Oh, I
Oh,
don't. I
I
don't,
don't
think,
think
it
so.
is.
I don't
No,
think
I
so.
think so.
I think that they got rid of it
That's
after Rock
crazy.
Band. Rock Band was
It
it even
only
on Rock Band 2?
1, right?
I think that they didn't
I think
even
Rock
include
Band
them
no,
on
they
Rock
all
Band
had it.
2.
They all had
They
it.
all had
They
it?
all
It's
had
on,
it.
it's on the Rock
Oh.
Band 4.
It's on Rock Band 4
4
strat, yeah.
strat.
Oh,
over
so
there.
maybe it is on the Rizmaster. I said Rizmaster.
It's
Jesus
not on the
Christ.
Jag though,
Wait,
right?
hold on.
I don't
I
know
still
if
have the
it's on-
Jag
you
on
got
the
Jag?
floor from last
Oh,
week.
shit.
Not there.
It's not
Yeah,
there.
it's not on the
They're
new
the
Jag.
Jag.
Still in
Okay.
the same
no.
spot.
So the PDP guitar already doesn't have it, so that makes sense. That silly ass foldable
And the
neck.
guitar's so nice looking.
It is.
Like,
I
Yeah,
can't wait.
The
I was gonna
foldable
buy a
neck
Jaguar
is
because I
crazy.
found one that was a decent deal, but I'm like, why would I do that? I don't need that. There's gonna
Get
be a
the
new
Riff
guitar
Master.
coming out like
Cool,
in a
bro.
month or two.
Because it's cool. You buy it.
I
'cause
want
it's
It
one.
is cool.
He already
No,
has
I buy
enough
things to
look at
use
his
them.
wall.
understandable. You buy things to use them. Look
Yeah,
at,
he
look
buys
at
things
bro's
to use
Look at
them.
bro's background.
I'm using it as a background. It's decoration.
Yeah, then use the Jaguar back there, bro.
This is brand new, never opened. This is not.
Dude,
This
that's
is in
it.
pretty shit condition. Brand new.
Fucking rocks
Brand
the
new.
80s
Brand
model
new.
is still
Basically
insane.
brand new. Basically brand new. I know.
I like the 4 Xboxes that are over there too.
Oh yeah. You didn't notice those? Those are all special Xboxes too. I think that one right there. I think maybe these two are J-tagged, not RGH, J-tagged.
Ooh, the classic.
So
Whoa.
I'm gonna go down a little rant here. Not a rant, but a small
Tangent.
diatribe. So nowadays everybody has their RGH Xboxes that allows them to do all sorts of cool things with them. But before the JTAG came out, or before the RGH, which stands for Reset Glitch Hack, the way that works is like you install either a chip or you do some jumper wires, and it tricks the CPU into going into like a failsafe mode where it like reverts to an earlier kernel, and that kernel that it uses is exploited. So you can actually put in your own custom code and all that, so it can run unsigned code. So that's how that works. The JTAG was the original, and that's what, when you're playing Modern Warfare 2 and running into hacked lobbies, 10th Prestige lobbies, that's what they're using.
He's
They're
got
using
JTAG. He's got JTAG.
Yeah,
Yep.
and that was the original Xbox 360 mod that busted everything. And they actually patched the JTAG exploit method with a dashboard update. I forget the exact numbers, but it was somewhere like in 2009. So you can only JTAG an Xbox 360 if it hasn't been updated since like 2009 or whatever. So I was lucky enough to come across a couple of them, these two right here. And I did the JTAG mod. It was so fucking easy. I can see 100% why Xbox 360 was fucked back in the day for like online mods with like Modern Warfare 2 and stuff. Because it takes you like 30 minutes. If you have even a cursory knowledge of soldering, it's dead simple. And it was really cool to do, actually. And then the other two down here. I think one of these is an Opus. You familiar with the Opus Xbox 360?
What the fuck is the Opus? Xbox?
Opus?
Was that
Yeah,
like an
that's-
early model?
It's a motherboard revision. The Xbox
after Xenon,
360
right?
is an interesting one. So the first Xbox 360 motherboard was a Xenon. That was the one that had so many bad red ring of death errors and stuff like that. So no HDMI. This is just only the regular AV
Yeah, no
cables.
HDMI,
And then-
dude.
and then the
Hi.
next one,
I
Old.
remember
The
that.
next one that came out was the Zephyr, and that was essentially just a Xenon, but it also had an HDMI output. So Zephyr, Xenon, that brought you all the way up through like 2007 or whatever, and then the next one was a Falcon. That one was better against the RROD, but it still happened. The best one of the Fats was the Jasper, and that was the
Real
last one to
shit.
come out.
Got my Jasper
Jasper's
right here.
like
My
that
Jasper's
shit is
right here, bro.
bulletproof. Jasper's great. Love the Jasper.
Elite.
Mhm.
But you may have noticed I didn't say anything about an Opus. So that's because the Opus is a special one that was only made, that was like a special Microsoft refurbished model. Like the Opus model was a refurbished Xenon model that was sent to Microsoft like in 2009 after they'd already made the Jasper. So they already figured out why the red ring of death was happening. So they're able to do a whole bunch of different changes to this Xenon motherboard to make it into a Jasper essentially, but the Xenon motherboard didn't have an HDMI output. So they basically just made a different motherboard model and they call it the Opus. So the only way to get an Opus, this is why they're super rare, is if you sent in your original Xbox 360 like 4 years down the line at a very like in between a couple of month intervals here. So yeah,
That's crazy.
that's what that is.
This is a different type of lore. Wow.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I got deep
Whoa.
Xbox 360 lore too, and this other one over here I don't even know what it is. I think that was just like a Blades.
Man, hearing
Oh.
about the
We love
JTAG and
Blades.
stuff, it reminds me of this dude who played Rock Band drums, and you remember when Rock Band Audition Customs were a thing?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah.
Audition mode,
he
dude.
Would,
Yes,
he
dude.
Would he would basically like, it was this guy, I don't remember his name, maybe I do, and I just don't give a fuck, but this guy was an asshole. He would convert songs because he knew converting songs were hard.
Back
Going
in the
into
day.
Reaper and then like understanding how Magma worked and all that stuff. He would hoard the RBAs. He would hoard them and then only give them to his friends, and like, because back in the day, people would be nice enough to give out the RBA files and give them to download and all that stuff. But this guy was like, I like exclusivity between me and my friends. And like his friends were like,
Boo, you
know,
suck.
Big-
and like his friends were somehow Azerite reaction, like that type of thing.
Yeah, people had 10K subs on YouTube.
People had 10K subs on YouTube and all that stuff. And then that time passed because like we all figured it out. We all figured out how to do that. And, like, fuck that guy. Who cares? Like his videos would get like 2-3 stars on YouTube because he didn't share the link.
Stars.
Idiot.
dude.
Oh man,
And then,
back
like,
then,
and
holy
then he got
shit, the star
He had a
system.
JTAG Xbox, and he had Rock Band 3 customs before everybody else did, because he was like, "Oh man, I love my JTAG," and like he was boasting about it. He's like, "I got a new Black Magic capture card. I love my JTAG. I love my custom songs on Rock Band 3." Title update
Yeah,
4
dude.
drops. Everybody has customs. No one knows this guy anymore.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Fuck you, idiot.
Fuck you.
Lick balls. Lick balls. I think about it every
You know,
once in a
I
while.
was
It's
I
funny.
was thinking recently about like the whole Rock Band 3 customs thing, and isn't there like a video where like these harmonics guys are like, guys, if you could please stop doing that, it would mean a lot.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so it was in a Rock Band 3 live stream, a dev
Yeah.
stream, and
This sounds familiar.
someone got a question, and it was like, and the question was, how do you feel about custom? It wasn't directly custom songs because that's too on the nose, but it was basically custom pro guitar upgrades,
Yes.
and
that's
that
what it was.
a big deal because it's basically transcribing the DLC songs into real tablature, tablature pro charts. And so, yeah, the devs on the stream were just like, "Can you please stop doing that?" And then,
Like,
at
they
that point, I was
verbatim,
like, "Oh, shit."
verbatim, they were like, guys,
Yeah,
can you please stop doing
that's how
that?
they reacted to it. And so,
Because
Because
it's
it,
like the
it
thing is-
legitimately hurts them.
it does,
it does.
because it's
In the eyes of
authoring
record
tracks
labels and
that was
stuff,
never, yeah, it was not permitted to in their in their contract or whatever their licensing.
I
agreement
like to
was.
think personally that from a development standpoint, they probably thought that it was neat at the very least that like community members figured this stuff out, but unfortunately, it has such a negative impact on them that being a part of this company, they really can't give a good press. Like they just can't, and like
No.
that's part
No,
of the thing
you
with
just have
like
to ignore it.
that's part of the thing
ignore
with
it.
like
But-
Harmonix and Clone Hero too. Like they really can't acknowledge Clone Hero. It would be very bad for them.
No.
See, I think this is where things change though. I think that they're just gonna do the big dick and like the big dick move right here. They're just gonna go, hey, you know what? We don't even care because we've got UEFN support coming.
That's dude, exactly,
Right.
exactly. Like
Good
this is already
point,
a
good
big thing
point.
anyway.
They can
You
start
can do it
actually
anywhere.
supporting it now.
clone hero. We have 1,000,000 of your pitiful clone heroes
Yeah.
inside our game. Right? Like, but really though, and then the other thing, the reason why I think this is like the crazy move, we've got confirmation since last week that Patchwork was made by Harmonix.
Yep.
They
Shout out
officially
to Kyle.
confirmed
Shout
that.
outs to Kyle.
Shout out
Yep,
to
Kyle
Kyle.
Wynn.
Thank you, Kyle Wynn. So maybe let's say we get some real instrument support that's thrown in with this potentially in the future. Man, we're gonna
Endless
have all the
content.
Make songs in
craziness of
Patchwork
rhythm
with a real
games.
instrument.
Endless fucking.
Yeah, that's what I'm
content, man.
saying. Right? UEFN's around the corner.
Yeah.
I don't
Where's
think Harmonix
Fortnite MIDI
cares.
support?
Yeah.
If you drop
Right.
MIDI support, it's basically confirmed, man. Like
Yeah.
that would be
People,
that would be a bomb drop.
It'd be
people,
so over.
People don't realize like like one of the great things about kind of modern gaming, I guess, is that like companies have become more open.
Good thing.
to
Modern gaming.
modern gaming.
I never hear good things about modern gaming.
Well,
always
companies have
negative.
become more open to the idea of like user created content, right? And I think that
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
even capping
Some.
right now. Like I think it's just all thanks to Roblox. Like, like I think the
Come on, Steam
Roblox.
Community Workshop's
like-
been doing this for like 15 years.
Yeah,
I was
it's-
gonna say
yeah,
Steam
Steam
Workshops,
Workshop-
man. You know,
yeah, Steam Workshop
Going
is
back
Shout out
to,
to
the
StarCraft,
Warcraft 3,
dude.
Warcraft
Yeah,
3,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
StarCraft
Going
and
all the way back.
Warcraft. Yeah.
Like we needed to
Dude.
start embracing this widespread a long time ago because it's like user created content sells more copies anyway. Like why wouldn't you allow it? You know?
User
that
Yeah,
created
it's just
content
cool.
mods are, like-
changes the world.
Yeah.
Like, remember when Counter-Strike and League of Legends, or they still are, were the biggest games on the planet.
They're
Those
mods.
were user-created games.
Yeah.
That's it.
User-created games in the very
And it's
first
just like
place.
there's a special charm to playing something that wasn't like officially developed by a real developer in the game.
Absolutely.
I can't really find good words to describe it, but it feels different and it feels cool. It feels like, ooh, this
It's
is
not a
like
big budget
somebody just
production.
made this.
Based
This-
on
yeah.
passion.
It's like
It's 'cause
it's
it's like-
passion. Yeah, it's based on like just
based
one
on
dude's
passion.
genuine
It's
passion. It's
real.
like, hey, I like this game. I wanted to
Dude,
make this
yeah.
level, or I wanted to
even,
make
like-
this song.
Like bro, Doom wads, man. Like that's been around for a long time. Custom Doom levels,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, have you ever seen My House? All right, hold on. If you've never seen
yeah,
My
My
House,
House
that
dot
video
wad.
is crazy.
Yeah.
I love that
there you
video.
go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Google
Anybody
Maps.
knows what I'm talking about. There you go. There's crazy shit that can be done in game mods that you just can't figure out. Like, look at Kaizo levels in Mario.
Oh, dude,
Right?
Kaizo has been like.
Dude,
like,
they literally
Kaizo's been
made
around
Super
for so
Mario
long,
Maker,
too.
dude. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
They
That's the whole
literally-
point of that game.
Nintendo
Yeah.
was like, oh, Why don't we just make a game and make them pay for it?
Yeah, it's
People
recognizing a
gladly
niche.
paid
that-
for it.
And
Yeah.
it had a sequel.
Yep.
Yeah.
It did even better.
Sequel. It
we
was
should be
even better.
praising. We should be praising when a company goes, "Oh, hey, look what the community's doing!" Right, like what Nintendo did with Kaizo and then Super Mario Maker. Right,
You can't beat
Epic
enjoying
saw
them.
what Clone Hero's doing.
Yeah.
Right, they see what the rhythm gaming's doing to keep this entire genre alive, and they're building UEFN support now for this. Going, okay, we see you. All right, do it in our game. We'll support it. That's
And we'll
such a
give you
big
all
W.
That's a really good.
We'll give you all the
It's like, we'll
tools.
It's a really good
all
thing
the
to do.
tools.
Drive
Mhm.
traffic
Tweak
to us, and you're all good. And I'm all for it. I need something different, man.
User made
Oh.
creations just it like Jake said, it was just like it's because it's driven by passion. It's people like you and me that just like go out of their way and they just do this crazy ass thing, and it's really cool.
And there's just different expectations too. If something like isn't working properly, or if something's a little bit scuffed, it's like, oh, that's fine, it's whatever.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
y-
it's like
y-
oh,
and
it's made by
can
one
lead,
guy.
and that can
You
lead to
know?
more fun in the long run too. Because if there's like some sort of broken glitch, or like or if you're playing some map and there's like a spot that you weren't probably supposed to get to, but it gives you an advantage. It's like, oh, well, that kind of makes sense because this wasn't made by a development team of 100 people. It was made by one person, but it's still kind of cool that I found it and all that. It's like, I don't know. It's a whole neat concept. The whole idea of like
It's authentic.
Counter-Strike thrives because of stuff like this. Skins.
And like user feedback.
You know, the billions of dollars that Valve makes on skins, those are mostly community made. Like in
Yeah.
the beginning, it was made by Valve, but after a few cases, they're like, make them. You want what do you want to see in this game? Make some gun skins, and then if we like them, we'll put them in our case, and we'll give you commission off of it. So some people like who get these gun skins in a case in Counter Strike, millionaires because they're good at making art.
They're good
And
at what
putting
they
it
do.
on gun skins in a video game.
Imagine rewarding people for
It's awesome.
being good at what they do. What a crazy concept, right?
That's
I
a
love it.
crazy concept.
Yeah.
Unheard of.
Insane, man.
We should do
Unheard
that
of.
more. We should do that.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, let's encourage that actually to reward
Yeah.
people for their hard work and effort.
Add judgments to instrument mode. All right.
I saw somebody comment being like sorry, like they need to fix the judgments. Like perfect shouldn't be on the side of the fretboard. It should be under the notes, and there should be good, great, perfect. And I'm thinking like, all right, slow down. They just made the game. Slow down.
Yep.
Give
it time.
Yeah, give them a month
I
or two.
get-
Feels like it's been 3
I get
months
what you're-
since the game came out.
I get what you're
It
saying,
feels
but
like
just-
It feels like
slow
it's been
down,
2 weeks, dude.
Yeah.
It's been
It's been
2
2
weeks
weeks.
only.
This has
It's
been
only
the
been 2
longest
weeks.
month of my life, but in
Me
the
too.
best way possible.
Yeah, in a good way.
Yeah.
I have gotten like 4 or 5 hours of sleep every night, except for
Yeah,
weekends,
I'm right there.
which
this
is
whole week
fucked.
has been
That's so
fucked,
bad.
man.
It's so
I'm ready
bad.
to just relax for the next 2 days. And
Me
That's
too.
my
I cannot
holiday
wait for this
idea.
Christmas.
Yeah,
I
I'm
cannot wait
looking-
for Christmas break
I'm
here.
looking forward to chilling for sure. That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, I
Sleep.
think we.
Speaking of
Big chilling.
which,
Oh.
we have
yeah.
a gift from Jake.
Yes, so I
Yeah.
took it upon myself to buy
Already
the other
opened
lore
mine.
boys a little gift, and I told them to wait for the fucking podcast, but JP decided that he couldn't
I didn't
wait.
even pay attention. I was sick when I opened that. I'm still sick.
No excuses.
That's why
You're
I've
being
talked so much.
selfish.
Whoa, you're supposed to be jolly, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, I'm back to being jolly. Merry Christmas. And, so yeah,
Holy
I got the Lord
Christmas.
boys a little present. I think Alec and Jason are gonna be opening theirs now. JP, you got yours close nearby.
Yeah, I've got mine right here.
I got mine too. So
Got it.
um,
Yeah, I had a
Yeah,
hard time
I
opening it
taped it
too.
up
It's
real
not
good.
just you.
I taped it up real good.
Some
You
very
did, you
durable
taped
bubble
it.
mailers.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, bought those on Amazon. Ready for the grand reveal? JP, you got yours?
Yep, I've got mine.
All
All right, whip
right.
them out.
Oh!
You guys may have heard of the old Score Hero thong. Well,
you gotta
now we
turn-
got
you
a
gotta
Lore
turn it
Hero
around.
thong. Yeah,
Bro.
You
check
gotta,
it
you gotta look.
outside.
You gotta look at what's on the back.
Personalized Lore Hero
Oh,
thongs.
hell no.
No, you did not.
I did. I thought about getting the Score Hero thong, but this is cooler.
Yeah.
Lore Hero
okay,
thong.
You
Look
need,
at
you
this
need to
thing.
give the lore on that before people are like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah, okay, so there's gonna
no.
be okay, so in a previous episode we talked about how if you go to scorehero.com,
You gotta
there's
show
a
that to your
store.
wife, bro.
This is insane, bro.
There's a store on scorehero.com, which is an old boomer place for us to post our scores for old guitar and rock band games. within that Score Hero store, there's a whole bunch of things, but one of those is a thong. Score Hero Classic Thong. You can also buy boxers. But a friend of mine a few years back actually bought this thong to prove that it exists, and it still does. Seemingly to this day, you can go buy one of those things. And I thought it'd be funny to get one of those, but I mean, we're not Score Hero, we're Lore Hero, so I got that instead. I paid somebody on Etsy to make those. And
Wow.
I spent way too much money on 4 thongs that probably cost this woman like 25 cents a piece, but it's okay. It's cool. It's all
You know
for
what?
the
It's gonna go up on my wall.
Hey, I'm
Cool.
gonna put it on right
Tack
now.
it up. Hey, yo!
There's gonna be a microphone,
Oh,
microphone
dude, that's
display
fire,
here.
Actually, wait.
That's it. There
Little
we go.
extra pop filter.
Yeah, hold on.
I can't do that. I'm not doing that shit. I ain't
What?
doing it. Well, maybe if it only said Lower Hero. I don't like all the other stuff hanging down. little lewd.
There.
A
I can
little
wear this
or a
on
lot?
Twitch.
Yeah, you were on
Hey,
Twitch,
censor
it's
bar
basically like a
matter?
censor
No,
bar.
Yeah.
no.
There's a censor bar, exactly.
Yeah,
There
we're
you
gonna
go.
that
That looks fire. Look at that.
Yo,
See that?
okay, that looks good. That looks good.
Their thumbnail.
All 4 of us gonna go. Oh yeah, shit. All
Alright, wait, ready?
right, this is behind the
where's
scenes.
the pog
getting-
champ?
Let me tie up all the extra shit.
Fuck, wait.
Like, let me tie up all the strings that go right up your ass.
Try to like find a way to. Here, there we go.
Yeah, there. All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, we can't. We have to smile. We can't.
Oh,
Okay.
All right, that's good enough for
All
thumbnail.
right, that's good.
Take
All
it.
right.
just for you, tube.
People are gonna look at
Well,
the thumbnail and be like,
that
"What
was-
the hell?"
I think that was a perfect way to. That was a perfect way to fucking end this, dude.
Just end it right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna do a small outro. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy
We will
holidays.
see you
Listening
in the
and
new
watching.
year.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate
It'll
y'all
be a
very
new
much.
year.
For
It's
a
gonna be crazy.
wonderful
We will see you
2023.
guys in
Oh, yeah.
It's been a
2024.
wonderful
It's gonna
year,
be one hell of
24.
a fucking year.
It is going to be our year. 2024 is our year. We're all
Our
going to be
year.
going very
2024 is
hard
it.
with all the shit that we have in front of us
Real.
now with Fortnite Festival,
Real.
with everything else. I think we're all very excited, very much looking forward to this new year. And I hope
New
you
era.
all join us along with that journey. You can follow us all links are in the description. Follow all of our personals. Follow us on
Oh,
Lore
yeah.
Hero.
Use all of
We
our
appreciate
creator
the support we've
codes.
gotten so far. Use all of our creator codes. I'll put them on the screen
Just,
right
just
now.
keep
Hashtag
switching
Epic Partner
between them.
for
That's
us.
what everybody else is doing. You could be one of the cool kids.
Switching between them. What do you
Please.
mean?
Like use
There's
one
people
on
that
one
have been actually
purchase and then
switching
use
them.
the other one on the other purchase and just.
Oh yeah. There's been a few
just-
people that
just
have
cycle through
told
them.
us
Just crazy.
that like
Yeah.
they bought like 4
Yeah.
things or 8 things or whatever, and they just use each one of our codes. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
We love that. Thank you
So
guys all
cool.
so
We
much for
love
that.
everybody that just supporting.
It's much
no matter
Yeah,
what you
appreciated.
do,
the
using
response has been
codes,
wonderful so
just-
far.
Just watching, just commenting, talking,
Yeah.
and just supporting our love for this whole
Hell
crap.
yeah.
If
It's
you
been
want to
great.
help, seriously, just share it with somebody. Leave a comment, even if you think that just saying great show doesn't mean much. It does.
Oh yeah.
It does. It means
Seriously?
a lot.
It really does.
It warms my day every time I see it.
Legitimately, thank you.
All right, we'll end it there. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Goodbye.